At the beginning of the story, we see a girl named Danby who seemed quite troubled. She started praying in her mind that somehow she could just disappear from there. Then she noticed a pit filled with rainwater. Danby went closer and saw some people in the water wearing strange clothes. They were all praying for rain. They said that it hasn't rained for the past 3 years. People are dying because of the drought. Suddenly, Danby jumped into the water and directly reached the place where those people were praying for rain. Danby was amazed to see them all. She started asking those people if they were shooting a king-queen type serial, right? But the king present there found her actions very strange. He got a bit nervous and angrily asked if she was a witch. Danby, a bit flustered, said that she was not a witch or anything, just a 12th grade student. Over the years, language changes a lot. From the way she was speaking, people thought she might be reciting some magical spell and they got even more scared. Then some soldiers surrounded her with swords. When Danby realized that these swords were real, she started making up stories because she is an expert at that. She said that I know why I have come here, so that I can bring the rain here. Hearing this, everyone bowed their heads before her. She said that repeating this chant 50 times is fine, and after repeating her confusing words 50 times, as soon as they lifted their heads, Danby had disappeared from there. Running, she reached a place where religious clothes were hanging all around. She changed her clothes and started walking with everyone and went to sit comfortably in one place. The king was explaining to the people that we need to stop believing in useless things. If we want to improve the future of our kingdom, we need to work on science and math. Just then, a priest said that all this is nonsense. With the help of science, we will never be able to understand nature, and there is only one reason for the lack of rain. God is angry with the king. If it is to rain, the king must perform a special ritual with the queen. Danby was comfortably sleeping in this meeting. Then she noticed that her phone was not with her, so she went outside to look for it. But the king's special guard, Saito, caught her and took her to the king. While waiting for the king, she kept thinking that if it rains, she can go back home. But then she remembered that it hasn't rained here for the past 3 years. The king said that this girl has tried to make us crazy. She has no right to leave. Hearing this, Danby began to beg the king for her life. She said, I am just a student, sir. Please let me go. By mistake, I came here from the future. I don't know how. Facing her death, Danby's life flashed before her eyes how she reached here. Danby was an ordinary girl studying in 12th grade. There were only a few days left before she would take the university entrance exam. But Danby is very weak in math. Whenever she sat down to study math with focus, she would just fall asleep. Her math teacher was very troubled by this. One day, the math teacher made her stand in class and asked her to solve a question. But like every time, she couldn't solve the question this time either. The teacher angrily humiliated her in front of everyone. After reaching home, Danby, like a good student, started playing games on her phone with songs on the TV. Just then, her mother came and, like all mothers, taunted her, saying that just like you remember songs, you don't remember your studies, just like your father. Completely useless. After a few more taunts, Danby's mother sat down to watch a serial. Danby didn't like her mother watching serials at all, so she left the room to meet her friend. But Danby's friend also lectured her, saying this is your last chance to get admission to college. If you fail this time too, your future is completely ruined. The next morning, Danby woke up late and started rushing for the exam. Today was the main exam. Just then, her mother encouraged her, saying, do your best, you'll definitely get admission to a good university. Danby was very worried. She was most worried about math. She kept studying on the bus until she reached the exam center. As soon as the bus stopped, it started raining outside. In her hurry, she had forgotten to bring her umbrella and quickly ran towards the exam center, getting wet. As soon as she reached outside the exam center, her heartbeat quickened. She was not at all prepared for this exam. She started having panic attacks. Afraid of failing, she ran away from there. Danby sat in the rain. Then she saw the hole through which she had come here. To prove to the king that she was from the future, Danby began to tell things about history. But unfortunately, it didn't work out. Then she used her wits and lied, saying, I am very good at math. At that moment, the king lowered his sword and said, prove it. The king gave Danby a question to solve.